Minasan, konnichiwa. How you guys doing today? I promise it'll be my last bike video for this channel, but I'm gonna pick up my bike today. I'm very excited about that. I thought I'd show it to you guys real quick. And after that, I'm gonna make a new channel, and I'll put the link to my new channel in the description box if you're interested, for anybody that is. So yeah, let's do this. I'm charging up my GoPro as we speak. I made a mount for my helmet. Didn't do the best job. It might be a little lopsided, but I did the best I could, considering I want to leave the left side open for the... I'm going to eventually get a Bluetooth device so I can talk to my wife. So I have to leave the left side open. So, yeah. So I got the electric bike. I just bought a tab for that thing. Just bought a ticket for the bike, and it turns out the batteries are shot on it, and it's just too expensive, and it's really expensive over here because it's hard to find a bike shop. The closest bike shop is in a completely different city, pretty far away. I have to have it towed over there, and it'll just cost too much for this crappy bike. It's time to get rid of it, and I traded in for something big, something very big. So let's take a look, see what I got. Okay. おはようございます。無理しない、無理しない。ちょっと早い、ごめんね。いいえ。あ、いやいや、いいよ。That's a big bike. Alright, that's my bike, and then I have to unload the little scooter. This is by the way, guys, I test rode this one. It's called the Bergman 200. It's going to replace the 250. Now the 250 is not going to be made anymore. It's the Bergman 200. It's a shorter bike. It's not near as long. It's got a wicked wide seat. And I thought that was going to be really comfortable, but actually when I was riding it, it wasn't that comfortable. It's pretty hard. But I'll tell you this thing has a lot of power for its size. It was a lot of fun to ride, actually. Pretty fun little scooter. Over here, scooters are not looked down on. They're just, it's a different world over here. Hi. You can take it inside. You want us to go inside? 何がない？どっち？ああ、もうないね。That's a big bike. If you see it, those scooters are actually, they dwarf these little bikes. These bikes look small, even though it's a big engine on this thing, because they're this is a 1300 G6R. It's a shorter wheelbase on these, and scooters with their fairings and their long, it's got a really long wheelbase, almost 3 meters long on the wheelbase. It dwarfs other bikes next to it. It's a big bike, but it actually has quite a bit of power for a 400. It's really quite torquey, quite nice. So should be interesting to ride. A lot of fun to ride. So next I have to pull this out. I put it on by myself. I think I can pull it out by myself pretty much. I'm gonna try. Alrighty, talk more later. Okay. Man, it's hot today. That's it. My bike's bigger than yours. What's wrong with this key I have? There we go. Okay, here we go. Where to, I don't know. Where'd Mom go? Yeah. Okay guys, well, I'm on the bike. There she is. I'm on the bike, waiting for my wife. Hang on. What's up? You want me to go? I don't know where to go. I will. What? Hold on tight, Julia. Was using a belt for my daughter, but it's not working out. Picked up the bike today, obviously. You saw that earlier. It was totally empty. Went and got gas real quick right over here. Wife wanted to check out the 100 store, dollar store over here. And we did that. And now we're heading back home. It is hot. Showing 32 on the 32 degrees centigrade on the display here. I don't think it's that hot, but it's hot. Whew. My brand new helmet is, I'm breaking it in now. Sweating so hard. It's a good bike. It is heavy. This is a heavy bike, but when you're moving, it doesn't feel that heavy. It's got a really good balance to it. It's long too. It's over 2 meters long. It's about 2.5 meters long. It's a really long bike. That's going to take the most time to get used to, I think, is the length. Over in America, I had like I said, I had a Silver Wing. It was a 500cc Silver Wing. That was a pretty long bike, but that was America. This is the biggest bike I've ever had over here, and the way the streets are and everything, it's going to take some time to get used to. So I'm going to turn left here, huh? Once we get moving, should cool down. My poor daughter's probably cooking too. You're not wearing your jacket. You didn't put your jacket on. Julia, where's your jacket? Where? Okay, well, can't do it right now. We'll do it as soon as we get a chance. Yeah. Probably. So anyways, like I said, over here, big scooters don't have a bad reputation, like of being weak or anything. So it's not embarrassing to be around these things. As a matter of fact, I told you before, this is 400cc, so it has a government inspection I have to do every 2 years. With the 250s, the reason why the 250s are so popular, they're the exact same size. They look exactly the same physically as this bike, but with a smaller motor. And because it has a 250, you don't have to do shotgun. You don't have to do a government inspection, so they can totally trick them out. And there's quite a culture over here of really, really cool customized scooters made out of Skywaves and Majesties, Yamaha Majesties, and other bikes as well, Hondas, Helixes, and stuff, or Fusions, Honda Fusions, and yeah, it's just a really cool culture. I've always been impressed by those things because you can't just go to a store and have the store do it. You do it yourself, a lot of the work, and very impressive bikes. I'll show you some pictures here. Okay, thanks, Julia. I'll show some pictures here soon of the different kinds of custom bikes there are over here with the different clubs and stuff. And once in a while you see them, they'll show up at a parking area, rest area on the highway and stuff, and I love checking them out. Please stop moving around so much. So, yeah. It's pretty cool. I am going to be, over time, if you notice, I didn't get the Limited. I bought the same windscreen as the Limited comes with. I also put grip heaters on, but these grip heaters are much better. If you can tell, the Limited comes with that stupid afterthought button. This is built right into the grip, and it's got 5 settings instead of 3. It's got 5 heat settings on it. It's pretty nice grip heaters, Japanese brand, and bought it through Suzuki. Well, that didn't go as far. Still showing only 2 kilometers on the odometer. No, we're not going to make that light. So, yeah, I didn't like, on the Limited, what I didn't like about was that stupid right here, the handle bars. They had that shroud, the shrouding over them, and I thought it was ugly. I like the chrome. I really do like the chrome. They still left the tape on. I have to clean the tape off myself, I guess. Anyways, the chrome, and so I like that. Like the chrome mirrors more. I think those are really cool looking. The chrome mirrors. That didn't even cover up the nuts. So, anyways, I like the chrome mirrors on it. But I added the grip heaters, the windscreen, and also the backrest, just like the Limited comes with. But I got a better color. Limited only comes in the flat gray, which I like. The flat gray is nice, but it's all I ever see over here. Most people buy the Limited. So I thought I'd get white, and I got the white. As you can tell, there's no key. We don't use a key on these scooters. What I use it's the same as a modern day car. It's a keyless system. You just keep the fob in your pocket and you just push the start. There's no key turning or anything. The fob also operates all your locks. It locks this, it locks your fuel door, and also locks your seat as well. What else did I put on for? I put these, and the backrest for accessories or options. I also added, as you can see, there's a light here. I added ETC, electronic toll collection. What that means is I don't have to pull over when there's a toll. I don't have to pull over and pull money on my wallet. I just go through. It works through. There's a box in here. I put a credit card into that little box, and it just subtracts from my credit card automatically, so I don't have to pull over. I'll be doing other things. I'll be doing other modifications over the time of owning this bike, and I'll show you guys those eventually. Alright. This bike's, it's different than my 250. It's got a lot of power compared to what my 250 had. It's definitely more power. I like that. Gosh dang it. I'll take one of my gloves off. Hope I have time. Zip up my pocket where my phone's in. Oh no. Got an arrow. I gotta slip my glove on while I'm riding. Okay. So we're gonna, for now, head back. As you can see, the traffic's crazy here. This is Narita. This is right next to the international airport. So you got a lot of different nationalities driving over here, as well as local people who drive crazy because it's what they call Inaka, the country. So it's crazy here. See what my wife's doing. Hi, babe. It's crazy, right? You okay? Yeah?
Did you see?
Yeah.
What was she doing?
She was not paying attention. She didn't realize she had the right of way.
No. There's a two-car is turning that way. So she
Yeah.
had a clear spot.
Yeah, she had a clear spot. Nobody was coming. I know.
And that car just...
That guy what?
Did you see he pulled out?
Yeah, I saw that too. I'll follow you, or you follow me. I'll follow you. Yeah, it's a really nice cruiser. I love this backrest. My Piaggio didn't have this backrest. This is really quite comfortable. I have to take it easy for the first 1,000 kilometers, they say. So, that's what I'm doing, I'm taking it easy. Speed limit here is 50. I'm already almost there. This thing sips fuel. That's a good thing. It is pretty economical as far as fuel goes. I get about 100, almost 100 miles to the gallon. Not bad. So it also doesn't cost much. But it was weird getting gas because it has been so long since I had to buy gas. It was weird buying gas. Almost forgot how to operate the machine. You know, where you have to pay first and set that up. Oh, she's gonna pass. I can't catch up in time. I don't want to go well over the speed limit. I'm not going to make it. I can test out my anti-lock brakes just for fun. Yeah, they work good. And she's going to wait for me. Good. Whew, it is hot. I was told I have to take it easy for the first 1,000 kilometers, so I can't really gun it. I'm not even supposed to slam on the brakes too much. Whew. This thing is stinking. That new bike smell is burning off all the fluids and stuff. Extra oils. I love this new grip heater, the way they did it on here. But earlier when I was doing my turn signals, I hit the button, this thing started getting hot. I have to watch out for that. I gotta keep my eye on this light. It is hot today. 36 degrees still showing. It's a hot one. Good day for a ride, that's for sure. Right now my light's red on my electronic toll collection device because I don't have the card in it right now. Yeah. Man, people go fast around here. I'll be turning right this next light. There's my wife. The traffic is bad. Alright, what you guys saw me do there wasn't probably the most legal thing, but I didn't want to miss the light again. My wife wants me to stay right behind her, so I did what I had to do to get close to her. It's actually probably okay. It's not illegal, but I mean, what's illegal really is lane splitting, and everybody does it over here. I've even seen police bikes do it, so it's just the way it works over here in this part of the world. My joke was always with car drivers was as soon as they get their license, they throw their manual right out the window. Anything goes. As soon as they get their license, it seems like they act like anything's okay. See if this guy's gonna wake up. I need to buy some new GoPro batteries. I just charged this one that's in my camera right now, but it's pretty old. It's from 2013. I would say it's not going to last the whole drive to where we're going so far. I don't know. But I have another battery in my bag, and I can swap it. But that battery's old too. It's time for me to buy a new battery. So, yeah. I also don't know if this audio is going to work. I'm just using the voice recorder on my cell phone right now with the hands-free headphones that come with the phone. My wife drives fast. Hard to keep up with her. Now I understand why her mileage isn't as good as mine. Some of the customizations I'd like to do is I would like to, of course, put in some HID lights with projector style lenses. I found a set, and I haven't found out yet if it's going to be legal or not because of the stupid government inspection thing, but I'm going to do it anyways and take my chances. If worse comes to worse, I'll have to swap them out. It's not that big of a deal. Another thing I'd like to do is change the muffler. I just like a little bit more of a throaty sound to this bike. I don't like the scooter sound so much. It's quiet. It's quiet for a big scooter, but I would like just a little more throat sound to it. And they've got some really great mufflers for that. Once again, I have to make sure I get a legal one. See if she wants to talk to me. You want to talk to me? Is that why you pulled over? You moved over to talk to me? You pulled over to talk to me? You're kind of over to the right. Alright, go ahead. Don't know what she said. I just said oh anyways. Don't want to hurt her feelings. Oh, wow. The backrest on this thing is incredible. Julia, are you comfortable? You okay? Yeah. She's got her jacket on. She's got her gloves on and her helmet on. That's good. I have a belt, but it's really meant for a motorcycle, and this thing's so long and so big, the passenger sits way far away from the rider, so it really doesn't work. She's not comfortable when I have her on the belt. I don't like not using the belt because she's, I don't know, she's always been kind of weak to getting sleepy on a bike ride, and I've had her fall asleep before in the Piaggio, and before I had the belt, that was kind of scary. I had to try to lean back and squish her. And on the Piaggio, it's kind of possible. This seat's so huge, I lean back, I still don't get close to her. So it'd be kind of scary. My wife's gonna keep her eye on her too. Yeah. Other things I was thinking about doing is there's stainless steel floorboards you could put on here, dress it up a little bit. I thought maybe doing that, but the guy warned me. He said, it gets really slippery in the rain, much slipperier than what the rubber floorboards do. And I was like, yeah, you're right. I don't want to go form over function. Yeah, as much as I mean, when I was younger, I would have done it probably, but me being an old man now, I'm just gonna stick with function over form for the most part. I think LED headlights would be, especially with the projector style lens type, I think that would be much more functional than what the stupid halogens are on this one right now. Much better visibility, I think. So that's one thing I wouldn't mind doing. I don't think that's a bad thing. Like, goodness gracious, woman, you're making me go through yellow light. Oh, already? Glad I'm following her. So yeah, I'd like to do headlights, muffler. I was thinking also putting some, I know, kind of Fast and Furious kind of thing, but some LED lights underneath and in the wheel wells, just for accent. Also, I saw there's this Mick Bergman guy. He's really famous. He's a really popular YouTuber. Nice young man. He's an outdoors kind of guy. He loves big bikes, big scooters, and he has a Bergman 400, and he did the same thing with all of his bikes. He has a ton of scooters. Like, he has 7 scooters now, and he did that with some of his scooters, his Piaggios and his Bergman, I think. And he showed the difference at night. And I mean, not only does it kind of dress the scooter up a little bit, but also it is functional. It makes the bike way more visible. Believe it or not, it really does work. It stands out a lot more, and anything that makes you more visible it's even though it's kind of punkish and kind of too young for a person my age, kind of. But I grew up around that age. The Fast and Furious. I'm almost the same age as Paul Walker. So sorry. I guess it's not. I guess I'm really not too old for it. It's my generation that started that stuff. So yeah. Anyways, what a beautiful day. This is all rice fields, the rice paddies. Narita is pretty much farm central. That's why when they brought in the international airport, the farmers had a fit. They even had terrorism going on. The farmers were doing all kinds of sabotage trying to stop the airport from being built. Yeah, they failed, but they tried. They were very upset. The landowners were very upset about it. The noise, and also the government seized a lot of their land and stuff. It's the landowners over here. It's the farmers stuff. They're the ones that are the rich ones over here because land is worth so much money anymore. This stuff's been handed down for generations, like 11 or 12 generations. So, didn't cost much when their parents, or not parents, when their ancestors bought the property. But now it's worth a ton. A big truck coming. What's that? You need sunglasses, babe. Alright, you can try putting the goggles on. Sorry about that. I think the speed limit is 50 here, but everybody goes 70, so that's okay. This bike can handle 70 kilometers an hour, no problem. It's just purring like a kitten. Barely work. It's not even breaking a sweat. That does feel good. I'm not sure how I feel about the windscreen yet. I still have the original, and I can put the shorter one back on. It's really easy. I think I like it. It's not completely covered. It's hidden about here. I don't know if you guys see. It's hidden about here. So it's not completely free of wind turbulence, but yeah. I'm gonna change lanes here because this truck is gonna throw a giant rock at my face, I swear. Hit my hazards, say thank you to the truck, and sorry at the same time. I don't like doing that kind of stuff, but I just didn't want to get hit in the head with a rock. It's happened to me many times. That's why they have these knuckle guards, you know, on your gloves, from rocks, from trucks and stuff. So. Yeah, my EV van looks pretty good from back here. It's filthy though, but it looks good. Nice car, except for the bird poop on the window. Back window's got bird poop on it. Yeah. Hi. That was a big truck, man. I didn't want to rock and hit. I didn't want to get hit in the face with a rock. Go ahead. Yeah. So, what a beautiful day. It really is hot. I've been moving around for a while. The temperature's got to be getting close to normal. It's about 30 degrees today, I bet. That's pretty warm for this time of year. Unfortunately, the bad news is next weekend is the weekend that the French guy, the guy from France that's a subscriber, he's going to be visiting Japan. I thought I'd take him around and show him around. It looks like the rainy season's starting up by next weekend. A little early this year. We're having a bad year this year. That's why we had, that's why potato chips are so expensive. The potato crops got destroyed from the bad weather. And we're having problems with green beans. All kinds of things are just really bad this year. Our veggies are in trouble. It's just extra cool temperatures. Yeah, just not good. So unfortunately this year is kind of mimicking last year. And last year the summer was so bad. We had that 1 week when we went to the Kyoto trip in that van. The weather was great. It was super hot. Boy, that didn't last long. After that it was just constant rain and cool temperatures. Yeah, it was a terrible summer. And now it's looking like it's like history's repeating itself in a way. I told my wife at the same time it saves us money on electricity. We don't have to use the air conditioner so much in the house. I have 9 air conditioners in that house because it's, you know, it's all glass. If you've seen my house, it's just all glass. It gets up to 47 degrees centigrade in the summertime without the air conditioners on. So maybe it'll be like last year where I had a really, really cheap electric bills because I didn't have to use the air cons to keep the house cool. We'll see. Yeah, my architect and I were talking about that. We built the house to be energy efficient in the wintertime because the winters are longer. Believe it or not, everybody thinks that Japan's a hot country, but summer's a short season. It's, you know, it starts to get warm in May right now, but then June comes and it's a rainy season for about a little over 5 weeks, I think. 5-6 weeks you have rain, solid rain, and kind of cool temperatures. Muggy, but cool temperatures. And then after that, then it's hot. Starting the third week of July usually. Third week of July till end of September it's hot. So it gives you 2.5 months of hot temps, and then it cools down pretty quickly. And yeah, so we got, by November it's pretty cool, pretty cold. And so November, December, January, February, March, April, May, 7 months, pretty much 7 months of cool temperatures versus 2.5 of hot. So I thought, I'll go for the energy efficiency in the wintertime and deal with the high temps of the house in the summertime. But I didn't realize what it meant for if I really want to keep the house cool. It's like $500 a month electric bill just for on cooling the house. So I don't usually do that. What I do now is, if it is still hot in the summertime, if it is hot in the summertime, we don't use the living room. We just hide back in a cooler room, and the living room bakes. That's what we have to do. My daughter's complaining her eyes. Oh, you got the goggles on, babe? Yeah, they're too big for you. They're too big. Just hold them. Hold them to your eyes, okay? It's better than nothing. Alright? Yeah. So, yeah, what do you think of this bike, guys? Yeah, it's pretty nice. It's kind of funny. It's already got little scratches all over from the guys that worked on it. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What they did is they had to string the wire, and they took the handlebars apart. So when they were working the wrenches and stuff, it looks like they scratched the plastic a little bit. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Gosh dang it, these mirrors are hard to adjust. They're really cool looking, but a little bit hard to adjust. This one's not. I'm gonna fix that. I think he should have gone further back. It's not far enough back. I'll have to fix that later. I'm really impressed with this ride. It's so smooth. Because of its weight, it just glides. It just glides. It's not a hard ride. The seat is so comfortable. Much better than my Piaggio seat. My wife's gonna love this bike for comfort, for long rides. And because of the 400cc, not 250, it just such low RPMs for cruising. Oh, another thing I'm gonna get is I found a thing that goes on the end, and it works like a cruise control, and I'm gonna get that. I'll see what I do. I like that, so I'll do that. This helmet's working out great. Not hardly any wind noise at all compared to my last helmet. Last helmet, my ears were ring. I'd had such ringing ears after riding my bike on the highways. Yeah, this is way better. I know the speed limit's 70 here. I don't know what's going on. There we go, speeding up. Now the question is my wife going to get off here? Because technically you have to get off here if you want to go home the easy way. I think my wife's going to get off here. So what we're going to do is we're going to exit here and then get back on the side highway. It's kind of hard to explain. Oh, maybe not. Interesting. Well, now we're in trouble. There's no exits for a long time. We're gonna miss our exit. Well, might as well sit back, relax. It's a long ride now. There's no exits for a long time. I don't know why. They used to have an exit and they blocked it off. So it's there's a few entrances onto here, but there's no exits for quite a while. Oh, seriously? Ah! That's right. I was wrong. There is this exit. After this, there's no more exits. That's right. See, I'm glad I'm following her. I would have taken the other exit. This is the one I thought this was over there. Anyways, after this, if I had stayed on, we would have never been able to get off for like, I think 5-6 miles. Let's go straight, and then there's like our where we turn to get to our home is like 2 miles from here, so it would have had to do a U-turn. Well, I'm glad I'm following her. She definitely knows what she's doing. I'm cruising about 60 kilometers an hour, almost like 55, right? 55 kilometers an hour, showing 3,900 RPMs on the tachometer. So, still 3,900. I'm going 60 now. Yeah. This definitely would work well with the cruise control. You don't have to move the throttle much. This has a very short throw on the throttle. I was kind of shocked about that. My Piaggio, you could like, if this is my right hand, it would like that. This one's about that far is all you can go. It's really short. It's a short travel on the throttle. I'm sorry if this ride is looking a little lopsided, guys. There's an extension arm I have to buy so I can pull the camera in more perpendicular with the helmet. Right now it's hitting something, so it can only go this far. About that far. So it's a little lopsided probably. Sorry about that. This thing's really cool. Not only does it do highway for the highways, it does the toll collecting for me automatically. It also is kind of a simple traffic warning system. It'll blink different colors to let me know what the traffic's like is up ahead, or if there's an accident, or if it'll even different color lights for if there's an earthquake going on, or there's the roads are closed because of typhoon or something like that. It'll warn me all these different things. That's because it has GPS built into it, and that's really cool. I like that. I did it again, didn't I? You know what I'm doing. I wanted to take the first exit. I always panic because I know once you miss the exit, you're stuck, you know. All right. That's why I'm glad I'm following you. You know what I'm doing. But did you see the Subaru almost hit me? There's the car. I'll tell you later. Yeah, the more I ride this is more than enough bike for me. I don't need to change my license at all. This thing is just crazy. The torque is pretty good on this thing. It's not EV torque. It's not like that new BMW electric scooter that's out, which is a really nice bike, just really ridiculously expensive, and that's just stupid. But it's not like that, but it's got plenty of torque for a big scooter. It's really a lot of fun. It's just a great touring bike. That's what it's meant for, just touring around. I know. I need to change the horn on this bike, I think. I don't like this horn at all. Anyways, this is Inzai. They call this place this part Inzai, or Chiba Newtown, and it was an area that was It was starting to boom back in the bubble economy, and then the bubble economy crashed, and it sat out here doing nothing for 2 decades pretty much, and now it's starting to build up again. Their economy is good enough that they're starting to develop again, so you'll see it change quite a bit. Even have an Apple Hotel now. That's definitely new, brand new. Oh, I'm wearing the wrong shoes for riding. I forgot to wear my boots. Oh well, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? These shoes do have good grip, but I mean, if I were to get knocked off the bike, they'd fly right off my feet, pretty sure of it. There's a Joyful Honda, so I think it's one of the biggest ones in Japan almost. It's really huge. That's a do-it-yourself home center. But a lot of construction workers and farmers use it as well to get their supplies. Techland is a Yamada Denki, Yamada electronics store. Not like it used to be a lot better. It's kind of gotten beaten down. It's not that great anymore. This is supposedly an outlet mall, but it's not really. They call it that, but I mean, not really outlet prices at all. Nothing outlet about it. There's also a K's Denki over here. Sports Depot. That's like a Japanese style Whole Foods, I guess, in a way. But not Whole Foods, but it's a discount grocery store. Yeah. So, anyways, yeah, this is not an EV, so I promise you I will not be doing videos about this bike anymore on this particular channel. But I just wanted to show you guys, since I already talked about it before, I want to show you what I got. And hopefully I can afford it. No, it's not bad. It's actually a very inexpensive bike. Since I didn't get the limit, I say a lot more. Also, like I said before, the guy, they're not making these anymore. They're really low on stock, and they want to get rid of it because they've got the new bike coming out probably in a couple months. The new model's coming out, so they want to get rid of the old stock. So I got a really good deal on it, including all the work they did on my bike. All the labor was free. He took off the price of labor, and that's where they usually get you. Those kind of, both cars and bike shops. That's how they make their money, is off the labor, and he just cut the labor right off to give me a better deal on the bike. So I really got a good deal. This bike was dirt cheap. Man, I'm just barely getting this thing throttle. It goes. I'm twisting it like that much, just a little bit, and that's all I need to give it. This thing is really good. So yeah, he gave us a good deal on this bike, and I like it. I like it a lot. It's really great. I think as I progress on the customization of it, make it more my own bike, I think it's going to be even more fun. But I'm just looking forward to all the touring we're going to be able to do on this as well. I got my electric cars for doing low budget touring. Now I got this for doing a low budget touring, and like this one, I can go up north. Ever since that big earthquake in Fukushima, they still got, Fukushima's a mess. That's going to take, I think they said 20 years at least to even start on the cleanup pretty much. I mean, it's going to take forever to get those reactors are still melting. They're still having a hard time controlling them. They got radiation leaking still. So there's no quick chargers really on the highways up north from Guma. After Guma, you're on your own. So it's not, unless you have a Tesla, you might make it with a Tesla to the next charging city, which is, I think, Akita-ken, which is way up north. I don't know where the chargers are on Tesla chargers, but you would have to go a long ways, and I don't think my van would ever make it. And my Leaf now, with the battery, the condition it's in now, I don't think that would do very well either. So this is a really bumpy road, can you tell? Anyways, so that's what this is going to be good for. I can take trips up north. I've always wanted to, there's some beautiful areas up north, and I wanted to check that out for a long time. I finally get to using this. So that's where this comes in. It just works where the electric cars just can't go yet. They're not going to put chargers in up north until they get Fukushima more cleaned up and get probably some more coal plants, coal electricity plants going up north. They're hurting up north. I think they're still borrowing electricity from down south even. So yeah. Okay guys, I'm gonna cut it out now. I think we have good enough ride. Let you see my bike. If you like what you saw, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't done it yet. And also I'll have a link as soon as I get my new channel. I don't have a new channel made yet. Well, hopefully I'll have it made by the time I have this video up. And I'll have a link to the new channel. If there's no videos on the new channel yet, relax, or not relax, but I mean, sorry, that's rude. Just keep checking, and I should have I'm gonna put something like this video up on that channel, but a little bit different than this video. Okay. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye bye.